60 points away, whereas Meikle is slightly adrift on 273.
And yesterday, Meikle's scoring was phenomenal. He was, I think, for the majority of the match, north of 120 there.
Boris requires 60.
That's something he will probably need here today as well. Krcmar and tops.
40.
No, doesn't find it.
Yeah, just as well that he's got a little bit to work with here. But Meikle yesterday raced into a 4-0 lead against Rob Cross. He missed a dart at a bullseye for a 5-0 lead. Cross did manage to peg a couple back. The missed darts at double crept in late on, but
60.
I think Cross had just left himself with too much to do in that one. Anyway, double 10 here for Krcmar to get the opening leg. Meikle is down to a finish after 18 darts. Krcmar is looking a little bit edgy here as he drops his final dart on the floor, picks it up and
15.
comes inside on double 5. Now this would be one heck of a steal for Ryan Meikle. 132 is the target. Finds the bullseye with his first dart as well. Gets the treble 14. Tops he wants for a 1-3-2 checkout. Oh, that'll absolutely sting Boris Krcmar.
33. Ryan, you require 100.
Great use of the 19s from Krcmar and closing in. Meikle, you suspect this 1-4-7 has to go, and it isn't going to go. He can't conjure up another tumpless finish here when he needs one the most.
That means Krcmar is going to get at least one dart to win the match. Surely.
Boris requires 62.
Surely he'll get at least one dart. He didn't go for the 10s.
Where is he going? He's miscounted, surely or not.
26.
Well, he went for.
Did he go 2 13s for double 18? Really? Really?
Staggered by that. Play your percentages. Go for the
Ryan,
treble 10. Give yourself a shot
107.
at double 16.
I've never seen that, I think.
I mean, it was the thing where that first dart landed. It was obvious. It was.
Did he go for the treble 10 and miss it by a mile? I don't think
I'm
so.
not sure. It was too far away. Anyway, he might well get punished here because Meikle is looking at tops
67.
for what would have been another tumpless checkout. As it is, Boris Krcmar.
Boris requires
The gamble
36.
didn't pay off, and he might just get away with it, you know. But I'm still absolutely baffled. But anyway, it might not matter in the final reckoning. Double 18 here for Krcmar. 3 clear darts to become the first Croatian to appear in a European tour.
Needs to find its way to Birmingham, where Dan Dawson lives.
That's exactly what popped into my head. Anyway, 16's here for Noppert. May well be in a spot of bother if he can't find his way through. My goodness, how did that not tickle its way in?
109.
3 missed darts at double 16, and yeah, the mistakes are beginning to rack up here for Danny Noppert. Peter Wright is looking at 109, and he's now looking at 49, 17 for double 16. 1 dart at it. Another big moment, another turning point. We've had one of those already. There's another one. First it was the miscount from Danny Noppert, and Peter Wright might well be going home very shortly. Peter Wright, however, is on a bogey number.
So he can finish 2, 6, 3 and 6. Must switch. And that's very effective. That gets him to, you guessed it, 126. This time he's going to go 19s. He's got 150 left, so maybe 2 treble 19s to leave 36 as the play. He does have a dart in the road. You wouldn't think it. Should be in.
95.
Doesn't like that last dart, but it's still decent.
Danny, you require 126.
Same department. Different number.
Needs the treble. Gets it. Bullseye. Danny Noppert. Saves his skin in style. 4 after 9 darts, a 180, a 140.
Could well be the max from that light. Trying to nestle them in.
140.
Well,
Danny,
he's down to a finish.
84.
It's going to be a big one, but he may not get the opportunity. Double 12 for Danny Noppert for a passage into the quarterfinals. A long way inside. Yeah, take a moment, Danny, after that one. Double 6.
72.
Anguish for Noppert.
What is it Dan Dawson says about 161s? Peter Wright loves a 161. This would be the ultimate silencer. And it's on. But the silence doesn't come. Anticipation is what comes.
Danny Noppert, double 6, 3 clear darts. Only needs the one.
Whitlock on 84, treble 16. Doesn't get it. 18 leaves the ball. Oh, a bit too much risk from Simon.
68.
I must go on about that at least 3 or 4 times a weekend when people go for the trebles in that spot. Why wouldn't you want a shot at the bull? Double 4.
8.
And he's just not finding the outer ring today, Daniel Larsson.
16.
That's only 1 hit from 7 attempts now. He's making Simon Whitlock's stats look borderline sexy, and they're not even that good. This doesn't have to be pinpoint. It just has to be in.
8.
And it's happening again.
Daniel, you require 8.
This is one of the matches where, when you're in it, you seem to drag each other down, don't you?
Larsson doesn't find the target. I just get the feeling you're right, Jacques. I don't think there's much game chemistry with these two. You look at certain fixtures on the calendar and you think, oh, this is definitely going to be good. But with this one, and based on the history of their previous encounter, which was not good, maybe these two going at it is like throwing copper in water. One day he'll get rid of it, but it'll be for charity.
That must bring at least the 5 figures then.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
There's not many other sports people in the world look as iconic as this guy. I can't imagine a tennis player looking like him.
We don't have a museum, do we? A darts museum where we could display the ponytail.
Well, there is a guy on social media who has his own little museum. I think it's called Richard Stanway. A lovely chap who collects a lot of stuff and gives a lot of stuff away to charities. Fine fella. But we don't have a darts museum. Maybe we should have one. Maybe just waving the white flag in this 7th leg, which will give Larsson a little bit of hope. Now, 19 for Bull.
Chooses to give it a different plan. He thinks Simon won't
I knew he was going to try this. Do it! Do it now! And it happens! That has happened before! He's done that to win an Australian ranked event before!
58, and he's still not down to a finish, so maybe, well, ton 80 here, ain't going to happen.
95. $168.
More like it from Rydz. And we know he's capable of that.
41. Calgary 24.
And his performances at the World Championship, testament to that as well. Double 6.
12.
3 more missed darts at a double. That's 11 that he's missed in this match now.
Yeah, but again, Van Gerwen not close.
Nowhere near.
in a leg that Rydz started.
Calgary require 12.
Well, he's within touching distance now, though, on 95, so Rydz knows that this has to go at this. That's a long way east, and that's not much closer either. Whoa. That was a pressure shot from Callan Rydz.
So 91 has to go. Treble 17. Ooh, got it.
51.
But again, missed doubles.
102.
2 darts at double 20 for what would have been a 5-4 lead. 102 for Rydz.
Well, 17.
It's still on, yep. Yeah,
86.
that first dart, okay, I mean, he still had the chance after the first dart, but it just knocks you off your stride, doesn't it? 4 darts at double 20 have been missed, and he's missed another dart at double 10 as well. Double 10 has been no friend of Meikle van Gerwen whatsoever today. 6 alone in leg 4, a crucial one there, and Rydz steps in with the break of throw on double 8. A big plug of water for Meikle van Gerwen. Feel it from Meikle van Gerwen, and the crowd has gone a little bit flat here as well, because they're just beginning to fear the worst. And it could well be that Callan Rydz is closing in here on what would be a very famous victory as far as his career is concerned. This could be the catalyst for a big run on the European Tour stage. And he's down to a 2-dart combination and a potential 14-dart holder throw.
And it's got all the time in the world, because Meikle, again in a Rydz leg, is not even close.
This time he gets the big number. Bit of a flyer, but no problem whatsoever with the final dart in hand. And the cull of the seeds continues.
I think there will be a guard of honour for him if that was to happen. You know what, I'd go right now. I'm going to the match play this year. I'm going to be covering it. I want to see Chisnall win it. I would love to see that.
And you're going to organise the guard of honour.
I'll do it.
On the Golden Mile.
Absolutely.
All the way down.
Every player has to stay the whole hog. If you go home, you have to come back and give Dave a guard of honour.
96.
Some players might argue they've got a busy enough schedule as it is without having to return to Blackpool for a Dave Chisnall guard of honour.
Well, by the ice creams.
I'll tell you what, Dirk van Duijvenbode might get a guard of honour if he wins this tournament. Well, if Dirk wins this title, he can have the music as loud as he wants. He's still got work to do here, though. He's in a great position, there's no doubt about that. He's got the break.
140.
But Chizzy is down to the big finish.
I think there was a nice reaction there from Dave, as if to say, I don't really know how that dart got into the 60, but I'm glad it did.
I know exactly how those 3 got in. Well, Chizzy's going to have to go for this. Can we see the hat-trick of 170s for the weekend? We may well do. Gilding did it, Larsson did it. Can Chizzy do it for 4-3? Yes, he can! For the 3rd time this weekend, we see the biggest finish of the lot. Running out of time. Well, Van Duijvenbode has 157. This would be some way to round it off. It's not going to happen here.
100.
And Chizzy can at least apply a little bit of pressure. 230. That's a good start.
That last dart from Van Duijvenbode has made everything easier. And he knew the maximum was coming. What else can happen in this game?
Well, it's a shame that Chizzy had those 2 below par visits earlier on in this leg. Van Duijvenbode at tops, and Dirk van Duijvenbode.
I always like consistency in names. I'm stats born and bred, and it makes my toes curl when these things happen.
I am with you, Jack. As we see, another max from Ryan. That's his 3rd, bringing his average over 101 now. But I like to have events consistently at a place with the same name. European Darts Open, Leverkusen. European Darts Grand Prix, Sindelfingen. German Darts Grand Prix, 81. Munich. That's what I associate with those names now, and I think that consistency is needed going forward. No shot at the ball.
41.
Interesting. Gauntlet laid down here for you, Andrew. He's given you the shot.
If you hit this, it is a boxing glove to the chin. The first one's in, the second one's in, double 18. Oh, mama!
Andrew Gilding.
That one.
Andrew required 164.
That means Gilding has got at least 6 darts. Nothing fancy here. He just wants to get a ton or a ton 40 off.
60.
Only gets 60. And Searle's got to be a bit tricky here to try and leave a finish. Doesn't make it. On 273, you could use the 18s and the 25 and the 60 if you were trying to be quite creative, but this is for the match. For his first quarter-final in a European Tour event. He's got the luxury of setting it up just like that.
What did I say? A 16-dart leg would bring his average just under 100. He stays under the radar.
Listen to Jacques Andrew.
140. Andrew requires
for
60.
the win. And another brilliant display. Double 4. He's through to the quarterfinals. He's a man in form. He's made a final this year.
After 9 darts in this one as well. .340 points scored after 9 darts of leg 6. Meikle Smith, however, might well be broken because Heta's made his move.
Yep. 87.
But this has to go then. 20s and bullseye.
Ooh, well, it hit the 25. No points scored with the final dart, but it wasn't on target anyway. And it might not matter because Meikle Smith is looking at double 6. And Meikle Smith, well, he survived that one as well. There was a danger there of suffering another break of throw. Meikle Smith again threatening the 9 dart leg, and for the second time in this match he's conjured up 6 perfect darts.
It's just poetry in motion when he does this stuff. You can't beat it. Now, come on, Meikle. Give us this. We want it.
What a way to round things off this would be. Meikle Smith, 7 perfect darts, as we saw from the wizard Simon Whitlock yesterday. But, well, the bigger picture is that he's on course for an 11 darter, although Heta could actually steal this, so let's just hold our horses for a moment because Damon Heta is in position. Double 8. Oh! It's the latest instalment. I think Damon Heta can count himself very unfortunate to have come up against Meikle Smith in this move because Heta at times hasn't done a great deal wrong. 137 the target this time for Meikle Smith. He'll have to wait his turn once again. Heta's looking at 127 again. Took out 127 yesterday as well in that match against Scott Waits.
He's the 127 man.
He's the king. Treble 19 for the bullseye. Oh, he's not going to do it again, surely.
Oh!
Exactly the same.
Damon Heta.
Yeah, that 127 yesterday against Waits was for the break of throw as well. It was a carbon copy of that, and then again a carbon copy of the 127 from the previous leg. Brilliant match, brilliant performance from both, you have to say, especially from Meikle Smith, but Damon Heta might not be done with just yet.
He should take the ball off as well. Get under 100. Smart play.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Crystal clear thinking.
For the match.
But this is for the match, and this is tops. And Meikle Smith around.
Tops it is then.
Zvollywood, like it. Tops for Hollywood. Not happening on the doubles as it was in the latter stages against Ed House yesterday, and they're beginning to rack up.
115.
When he's had the opportunities, he's not had many, he's had 5 and he's only taken 1 so far. Single 3, that for Merv.
He did hit that 115 to get through a Premier League semi-final, and he did have a 115 check out yesterday
75
against Gerwen Price, but he didn't go that route. He went 60-15 tops.
I mean, there's another debate to be had another day as well, I suppose, about that particular course of action. And Dobie's inside on double 5 as well. And he looks absolutely livid with himself, and it's little wonder as well. Mervyn King tops 5.
In a little village not far from Zvollywood. He's been in touch with me this afternoon just to let me know that. Hope you're well, Alan. And he is, of course, a former champion on the European Tour, 2016 German Darts Championship winner.
Yeah, in Hildesheim against Jelle Klassen. Was that the
Correct.
one? Yeah, I remember that. Was there that weekend in Hildesheim.
96. Revenue 107.
Everybody getting behind the whole Zvola thing. I like it. This is for the win. Score 170 earlier from Chizzy.
We've been embarrassed with the number of 170 checkouts we've had this weekend. 3 of them in total. Chizzy with the latest. 103 for Dobie to just keep himself afloat. Treble 17 for double 16.
71.
And that's been the story of his match. That has been the story of the day for Chris Dobie so far today. Not taking his opportunities. Mervyn King steps in looking at double 18. Now looking at double 9. And Mervyn King keeps himself